Welcome to Film and Page. I'm Dominic, and this is another episode of Road to Dune. So we have some Dune news to talk about here. It came out, I believe, yesterday that we got an official date for Dune's world premiere. And on top of that, they released some new images, but one image I'm pretty sure is not new. I've seen it before. But we'll take a look at them anyway in this video. So this article is from Deadline. Venice Film Festival confirms Denis Villeneuve's Dune to world premiere on the Lido. The Venice Film Festival has confirmed that Denis Villeneuve's Dune will make its world premiere out of competition at the 78th edition in September. As Deadline reported in May, the film may have been expected on the Lido. From Warner Brothers and Legendary Pictures, Dune is the highly anticipated big-screen adaptation of Frank Herbert's seminal science fiction bestseller. The film will be shown on Friday, September 3rd in the Sala Grande. The fest runs from September 1st to the 11th. This continues a long tradition of major Warner Brothers titles premiering in Venice, following such films as Joker, A Star is Born, and Gravity, each of which went on to global box office success and awards glory. Villeneuve was last on the Lido with Paramount's Oscar-winning box office hit Arrival in 2016. So this is interesting news, it's good news, but I have to go on a bit of a rant here because there's one thing I find very frustrating with this film and Legendary and Warner Brothers is there's almost no marketing behind this film. Like, what are they thinking? Like, we got that trailer like a long time ago. Once that trailer hit and, you know, the fever over that trailer died down, it seems like the hype for the movie also died right down. Like, they've released nothing, they've done nothing. The only bit of news that came out that kind of got people talking again was negative news, and that's the whole dispute between filmmakers and Legendary and Warner Brothers, when Warner Brothers made that decision to premiere all their movies on HBO Max in the United States as the same day the movies would premiere in theaters. So there's been that, and that's really the only thing that they've done. Now, people on Twitter were comparing this because people are saying that Dune is going to flop, and people were comparing this to Lord of the Rings back in the day when people said the same thing about Lord of the Rings, but Lord of the Rings went on to be a big hit. But the big difference between the two films is it's not going to be quality or anything like that. I'm sure this will be right up there with the Lord of the Rings that came out in the early 2000s. But is that Lord of the Rings movie had a really good marketing campaign. This has like almost no marketing campaign. So I don't know, honestly, I don't know what they're thinking. Because seems like the only marketing being done about this film is just the fans making videos and tweeting about it and making TikToks and all that kind of stuff. But the studio itself is doing nothing. Like, we're getting close. It's only like a few months away before this movie drops. And I can really feel it, like the hype and the steam died right down after that trailer. So are they going to release a second trailer, or are they going to have some behind the scenes footage or some kind of little documentary, something, anything, just throw it a bone there to get people's interest going and just at least keep the film on people's minds. Because as far as like people who have been really waiting for this movie, they're already sold. People like me, I've been sold. The second they announced this movie, my ass was in the theater seat. My ticket was bought in my head. Like, there's no way I'm not going to go see this movie. So they don't have to market the movie to me because I'm already going to go. Because I've been waiting for a Dune movie for the longest time. And the second I heard the news about this film, that was it. I knew I wanted to go see it. And but that general audience, the people who aren't Dune fans, just regular moviegoers, are they even going to know this movie's a thing? Are they even going to know this movie exists? That's the thing that is going to make or break the film. It's not the hardcore Dune fans, because are there enough of us? I don't think there's enough hardcore Dune fans. It's not like Star Wars, where Star Wars has this mass appeal commercially, and all these people besides the hardcore fans go see the movies anyway. Where Dune doesn't have that same kind of commercial power as Star Wars or brand recognition. I mean, it does, but in books, but it's not the same thing as Star Wars or anything like that. So I don't know what they're thinking, and for me this is really frustrating. They should do something, release a second trailer or release some footage, or do a trailer that has some footage like they did with the Winter Soldier, where you had that whole scene of the elevator fight in the trailer, so you really got to see what the mood of the film was going to be like, and the pacing and everything, because they gave you a full scene, and that was a really good trailer, and like totally sold so many people on the movie. So I wish they would do something like that for this film, but they've done like nothing. There's like literally almost no marketing for this movie. I mean, even the movie's Twitter account has been deactivated. Like, no one's even tweeting on it. And like, are they going to activate that again? Like, what's going on here? So I don't know. I find it really frustrating. So now on to some of the images that they've released. So now this first image, I don't think this is new. I'm almost positive I've seen this image floating around for months now. And it's of the 4 characters on the desert floor there. You got Lady Jessica, Chani, Stilgar, and Paul Atreides. And so I'm almost positive I've seen this image before. This one isn't new. But the next one I'm pretty sure is new. Now here we have an image of Paul and his father, Duke Leto. And I'm guessing this is when they first come to Arrakis, or they've recently arrived on Arrakis. And you look in the background, there's some kind of like a pipeline or something in the background. People were speculating on Twitter that that might actually be spice silos. So I don't know if it is or not, but and we get to see another variation on the Atreides uniform there, which I actually like that variation. It's kind of got like almost like a dark blue, and it's got like some detailing on the shoulders, and then you got the what looks like a hawk crest or symbol or epaulets or something there on the collar. So pretty cool looking uniforms there. I like that. And so we're going to see like a variety of uniforms in this, which is interesting. So just another detail to pick over. And then for the other image that I think is new is this one here, which shows Chani and Paul. And Paul's face is kind of bloodied there, so I'm wondering if this is just after his fight with Jameis, where Jameis calls him out, and then they have that duel with their knives. Because I have a feeling that is going to be in the film, and so this might be just after that. And then we get to see like the color variations there in the still suits. So it's kind of interesting. The different pictures you see it as still suits, they almost look like different colors sometimes. Like this one, it's almost like a two-tone gray, almost like a bluish gray. But those still suits are growing on me. They are looking good. I still like the ones from the David Lynch film more, but not by leaps and bounds or anything. These are totally acceptable, and I'm pretty happy with the design of these ones as well. So yeah, it's oh, and the other thing that was mentioned, people were kind of, I don't know if this is a confirmed thing or this is just a rumor, but people were saying that the film is going to be 2.5 hours in length. So that's a pretty good chunk of a movie for the first half, and maybe the second one would be the same thing, 2.5 hours. So then that give you like a 4-hour movie. So if that was like a mini series, that'd be broken up into like 4 episodes, a little bit more than 4 or 5 episodes. So I think that should be enough space to get all the story in it. But if this movie bombs, we ain't getting the second part, which really sucks. And again, I don't know what the marketing is thinking on this movie. So that's everything I got to say in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I will see you at the next one. I'd like to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I appreciate you all in helping this channel grow. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded.